A, line L1, it's got a gradient, so L1, it's got a gradient equal to 4/5, and it goes through the point 2, -1. Find an equation. Right, so we can just put these values straight into our equation of a straight line. Y minus -1 is going to equal m lots of x minus 2. Multiply through by 5, we're going to get 5y plus 1 times 5 equals, multiply out the bracket, 4x minus 8. Gather everything onto one side, so, well, probably easiest to say 4x minus 5y, and then minus 8 minus 5 is minus 13 equals 0. And there we have it. I mean, you might also end up with minus 4x plus 5y plus 13 equals 0, which is fine as well. Now, part B. The straight line L2 is parallel to L1, and it goes through the point 3, 4. So L2, it's parallel, so m is also going to be equal to 4/5 again, but this time it goes through the point 3, 4. So we did the same as we did before. Y minus 4 equals m, which is the same, it's 4/5 because the lines are parallel, x minus 3. But we want the equation now in the form y equals mx plus c. So probably the easiest way to do it is to bring the 4 over to the other side. So y equals, and multiply these out, 4/5 x minus, what's that, 12/5 plus 4. And we can tidy it up. 4/5 x. Now 12/5 is, what's that, 2 2/5. So 4 minus 2 2/5 is 1 3/5. So plus 1 3/5. And there we have it. Right. Now, in part C, by considering the gradients, show by considering the gradients that the line with that equation is perpendicular to the line with the other equation. Now, 3x plus 2y, so these are completely new lines. So part C is sort of separate from parts A and B. So I'll do it here. Right, part C. We've got a line with the equation 3x plus 2y equals 4. What we need to do is to find the gradient of this line, and then find the gradient of the other line and check and see if they multiply to give us minus 1. So how do we find the gradient? Well, we want to get it into the form y equals mx plus c. So 2y is minus 3x plus 4. Divide by 2, y equals minus 3 over 2x plus 4 over 2, which is plus 2. So the gradients of this line, m equals minus 3 over 2. Now let's look at the other line. The other line has the equation 2x minus 3y equals 6. So 2x minus 6 equals 3y. If we divide through by 3, we get y equals 2/3 x minus 2. Right, so the gradient of this line is 2/3. So m equals 2/3. And I'll call this one m3 and I'll call this one m4. Now all we have to do now is work out what m3 times m4 is. So m3 times m4 equals minus 3 over 2 times 2/3, which of course is going to equal -1. And we can say therefore lines are perpendicular.